Before we kick off, these are general tea bags, and these are principals' tea bags.
Okay, people, let's focus. Very exciting day, lots to get through. The first day's rehearsal of a groundbreaking piece. My script, my music, my lyrics, my musical, Acorn Antiques. Save that energy. Long way to go. Now, it's after 10. Already the principals are on their way, apparently. What's the hold-up, actually, Sally?
I'll just go and...
Yes, please, yes. Okay. Welcome to the Enoch Powell Arts Centre and Leisure Complex. How are we all finding Sutton Coldfield?
Oh, we're all from Sutton Coldfield.
Well, Four Oaks.
Lichfield.
We are the Sutton Coldfield Amateur Light Operatic Society. Scallops.
I'll just very quickly explain where I'm coming from with this piece, because obviously I'm going to be accused of selling out, of going commercial, and I say yes, I am. Because if you want to change things, you have to be inside the tent pissing out, not outside the tent getting pissed on. Why Acorn Antiques? Because if people knew what this show was really about, they wouldn't come. It's dark, it's dirty, it's disturbing. But to get the bourgeoisie into the building, you have to bait the snare. And that's where Acorn Antiques comes in. It's the Malteser on the mousetrap. Aha, welcome. Babs, Berta, I expect you're fairly interchangeable.
Not really. Miss Babs runs the shop.
Berta's much racier. The characters are totally different.
Interchangeable? Potty idea. By the way, the sink in my dressing room seems to be blocked. I don't know whether you want to nip along now and see to it.
Aha, Clifford. Come in, take a seat. I expect you're all really keen to get going.
I think I will move my bike, actually.
And the other lady, John, the tray.
Mrs. What's-her-face.
Yeah, she's in the...
Yeah? Yes. Now, do you see, this is exactly the kind of mealy-mouthed, middle-class hypocrisy this show is going to expose. It's a toilet, a bog, a shit house. Come on, say it. Mrs. Overall is in the...
Mrs. Overall is in the paper shop buying a lottery ticket.
Good. Say it how it is.
Yes. Is that better, Wendy? It is the provinces, but it's quite nice. Yes, gang's all here. A bit older. Yes, she may have put on a bit of weight. Yeah. But as you say, it's an awkward shape. Yeah.
Could I...
No, I'm talking. Oh, put him on, Wendy. You do your business when Wendy takes you out. Do you hear me? Binky? Mummy says bye-bye. And you are?
I'm John, and you are, of course, Mrs. Overall.
Yes.
Now, some of you may be intimidated by the reputation I've made at the Whiz Beach Festival. And although, of course, I am your director, your creator, your auteur, if you will, I still like to think a mate, a mucker.
Now, my naughty agent hasn't sent me your CV. I should have left when Biggins did, but that's me. Little lady loyal. But what I actually need is the tray.
The tray. Shall we just start by introducing ourselves?
Oh, pardonnez-moi. Very important bonding, camaraderie.
So, let's have character name and last job.
Sorry. Almost. Clifford, last job on tour, murder thing. Used to be Dial M for Murder. When I did it in 77, it was Trim Phone of Terror. What did we call it this time? Text Me Deadly. With Nicholas Parson.
Me? Okay. Berta. I obviously was doing Acorn Antiques, the telly-series, till we were axed. And since then, I've been doing puppetry on the Grand Union Canal and the voiceover for Schindler's List on ice.
Babs, last part, the starring role in Lady Vets of Pitlochry.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's only shown in the Highlands at the moment, in the mornings.
No, I shall have to go now, darling, because they've got to me. Yeah. Yes, I've got the lottery ticket. Okay, bye, darling. Now, Boadicea Overall. How did she come into being? Well, quite a few years ago now, a very excited little girl was given her first pair of ballet shoes. I couldn't wait to put them on. Which was unheard of. That a girl of 17 should have such a large part in such a big musical. Nothing daunted, I arrived for my first rehearsal. He wasn't Lord Delfont then, of course. He was plain Bernie to me. He said Rediffusion are planning a daily serial. How would you like to play a Brummie? I said, what you're forgetting, Mr. Delfont, is that I am a Brummie. And that's me, and everyone else is just chorus, so shall we begin?
Actually, that's lunch. Everyone back at 2. Full music rehearsal.
Sorry, what time? My raincoat was crackling.
Sally, give the call, please.
Full company at 2, please, for a music rehearsal.
And my call is?
She just said full company.
She did not say principals.
Full company and principals at 2, please.
Thank you. Till 2. Je reviens.
Hey, Clifford, my man, bro. No, glad of a minute, actually, to have a little chat with you about what you thought of your character.
Hey?
Very much expanded. Mr. Clifford brought out his darker side, obviously to explain why he runs amok in the council chamber with an automatic rifle. And I just wondered what you thought of Mr. Clifford's more psychotic aspects.
Look, I just learned the lines, matey. Once I'm out of the building, that's it.
So, no questions.
No. Oh, actually, yes. A little studio theatre here, isn't there, for actors to do experimental, avant-garde stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
You think it'd be all right if I left my bike in there? Thanks. It's a Harley, you know.
Sally, chase up the rest of the principals, would you? We'll crack on with the ensemble now. The front page of your scores have got new lyrics. If you'd like to hand them round, same tune, different lyrics, just more in your face. Wow!
Please, I've got angina.
Respect. I'm John.
I'm Mark, musical director.
Oh, wow, no, of course.
So it's the music we were sent, but these lyrics?
Same tune.
New lyrics?
Yeah, the fantastic thing about the way I've done this now is it sounds really commercial. But in fact, it's incredibly subversive. It's like, who is the clown when he takes his makeup off? Yeah? After 3.
It'll have to be after 4.
I can go with that.
2, 3, 4.
Grab your hands and get on down. Women show is back in town for just one night. Roll up, it's just beginning. Get young, no time to lose. The band is playing, spread the news. The show is back in town.
Forget your husbands and your wives, you weary, dreary little lives.
And come inside. We'll set your senses spinning. Doing tricks and breathing fire.
Balancing upon the wire.
We'll take your breath away.
Come on, set it now, set it!
See so many marvels you won't trust your eyes.
And we will crack Brazil nuts with our milk white thighs.
Oh, give it a go. Open the door. On with the show.
Pink doves nestling.
And what tricks to charm you?
And I love you.
Naked wrestling.
It's all in the show tonight.
It's not funny.
We're wild, we're free, we love TV, no restraint.
We're so uninhibited.
Don't condemn, not leave, go in, it's all in the show.
It's all in the show tonight.
Try and get some tickets, though we're chock-a-block.
We're chock-a-block.
I can hang a bag of shopping off my car.
Give it a go. Open the door. On with the show.
We hold our smiles until the curtain comes down.
As we're now so stiff and starchy.
Then we cry the tears of a clown.
You'll have heard of Pagliacci.
Life, so-called the pickings are sparse, is no more than a farce. It's a pain in the... I'm sorry, I won't say us. I was with the doily cart.
Come on, keep going. What's your name? Barbara. The show is beginning. Pull it back, man. Grind it.
Show is beginning.
Yes.
The tide is turning and it can't be spared. The world's a theatre and the building's condemned. We'll entertain you though we feel like shite. We may be syphilitic, but everyone's a critic, so applause for units and laws. Dropping their drawers for you middle class boys. Middle class.
They're all on their way, John.
John, sorry. Some of the ladies are not very happy with their milk white thighs, and frankly, I'm not over the moon about my cock.
Look, just go next door with Mark and crack on with the score. We'll thrash your cock out later.
Right here.
Let's try it out. Yes, I think you went 1, 2, 3, and then we went round. Yes.
I do remember the local paper said it was the best dance routine ever seen in a
panto.
in Ipswich ever.
Which was pretty good because that had Brotherhood of Man the year before.
And what was the funky move you did in Donna?
Oh, this. No, it's okay. It's a hard floor. No, it's all right. I've got a panty liner in.
Good lunch?
Actually, it was C-A-R-P.
Oh, fish.
No, sorry, C-R-A-P. It was crap. Okay, So, my counter is here.
Actually, where is Beau?
She's getting into her tights.
Hope she doesn't pull them up too far. If she catches her, you know what. We've all had it.
Oh, have our piles kicked off.
Crikey, have they ever? I wouldn't tangle with her this afternoon.
Tights.
Dance tights. And isn't her dog dying?
Wendy.
Dance tights.
Wendy's not the dog. Wendy's her flatmate.
Wendy's the dog.
Okay.
But where is the counter
well,
going to be, I mean?
Because we thought it might be quite fabberoony to dance around it.
But my concept, which is scarily bold. Finally. Can we gather round briefly?
Where's the nice plain girl with the big bottom?
Over here.
Did you get my scratch cards?
Now, have we all got our scripts?
You do them for me, Cliffy. I haven't got my bins.
Beau, have you got your script?
I do, but I think I'm going to need scissors. Now, I brought my tap shoes, John, but I would prefer not to tap full out today. I have a medical condition in a private area.
Sorry, Beau, have you not actually read the script?
Well, patently not, as it's still in its jiffy bag. No luck, Cliffy.
No.
Roll on the lottery.
The rest of you have read it, though, surely. Then you'll see that I put Acorn Antiques firmly into the modern era. Seedy, murky, yet with very clever echoes of Grand Guignol. Beau!
Oh, sorry. Just got a little bit of debris on me. You were saying Acorn Antiques.
As you haven't bothered to read it.
That's right.
Briefly, I'm using the antique shop as a symbol of a doomed world. Babs and Berta caught in a codependent quagmire of self-loathing. Clifford driven to violence after years of suppressing his sexuality.
Could I just ask you,
Go ahead.
did you envisage me tapping with the tray? No, I'm happy to. It's just that the cups will have to be glued to the saucers, which will have to be glued to the tray. Sally, and cups, not mugs. You know, for the weight.
Look, can we just read it through? We have only got just over 3 weeks.
Pennies, John, do you mind?
Oh, gorgeous fabric. Me like this, Penny.
Are you Mrs. Overall?
Oh, no.
Put the penny back then, dear. Miss Beaumont, do you have a minute to choose?
Shall I pop along later?
It will be my pleasure. And may I say, Miss Beaumont, that I am a huge fan of yours and have been ever since I saw you in the chorus in Café Continental in 1957, eh?
Café Continental in Wolverhampton! I was the Hatcheck girl!
Give the girl your hand.
Give the girl your coat!
I've got the LP.
Oh, and High Hazel had that wonderful tap number. What was that?
We're tapping even faster now. We're shaking loose the plastic and the scallops did it here a couple of years ago.
Oh, and John Hanson. What was his solo?
You are mine, mine alone. Ooh, that shook me farmers up.
Actually, can I get on?
You can do what you like, do you? Now, have I got everybody's measures in? Oi, Miss Penny Pincher. You have still time to change your mind about your height. No? So be it. They were up to date, were they, the measures you gave me across the...
Yes.
Suit yourself. Just remember it's tweed. There's no give. Piles, though your arse is aching.
Okay, let's crack on. In a nutshell, the shop's losing money. Manchester Ford High Street becomes a boarded-up, graffiti-daubed wasteland. Parking restrictions mean the end of passing trade. Clifford slaughters the town council. The piece ends in a siege in which everyone is killed. The final image is of a wrecking ball smashing through the hollow shell that was Acorn Antiques.
So it's not a comedy, then?
I think you'll find it's a little bit more challenging than that.
Leaving the plot aside for one moment, John, and I'm sure you've had a lovely old time scribbling away. Could we hear the number?
No, for frig's sake! Do you know where I'm coming from with this piece? Are you aware of any of the work I've done at the Whiz Beach Festival?
Sadly, no.
I did a community promenade production of Waiting for Godot in Tesco's car park with actual urination.
Look, sorry, hooray if you did it in Sainsbury's by the fruit and veg. We want to learn the tap numbers.
For Christ's sake, this is a contemporary piece of music theatre. I spent 3 years writing it. My wife left me. Never mind that. There will be no numbers. There is no tap.
No tap?
No tap.
You do know I tap.
You tap.
I took over from Nolly Gordon. She twisted her ankle in Birkenhead.
I don't care if she was disemboweled on the Isle of Frigging Wight. This is an opera. There will be no tap, no chorus line, no soft chew, no bobbing up and down, no cocking of legs.
John, now
This show is not about you.
Not about me.
Whoops.
When you called me on the telephone last week, and I know the dog was barking and I was watching the lottery programme, but I distinctly heard you say Mrs. Overall was the heroine.
I said she was on heroin.
What? Mrs. Overall on drugs?
You're just a symbol.
How dare you? Oh. Dig in my bag, Cliffy, could you, for my vegeline? Do you know why people will come to this piece?
They will come because it's a brave, ironic, fearless look at post-apocalyptic Britain.
Oh, no. They will come because they wish to see me. Mrs. Overall, best loved character in a soap, Daily Mirror poll, 1979, 83, 84, and 89.
Should have had it in 81.
Well, that's sweet, darling, but there was that very strong storyline in Crossroads with Miss Diane.
You know what's in this jiffy bag? My vision. My truth.
Wrong jiffy bag, that's hemorrhoid cream. Carry on.
You will not do this to me! My vision is a scalpel. You will not blunt it with the rusty stains of your stale abilities. Sorry. I don't do froth. I don't do light-hearted. I don't do follow spots and chorus lines and lovely dancing. So go on. Take your 3 has-beens and get out of here.
We are not has-beens, actually. We are the stars of the most popular television soap opera of the last 50 years, brought to an untimely end only by the obtusiosity of the controller of independent television and the fact that we were placed head-to-head in a ratings war with when celebrity breast enlargements go wrong. Now, we can, of course, leave. Or we can stay and see this through, in which case I suggest you think about putting in some numbers. Yeah, some tap, some follow spots, and something no doubt unheard of at the Whiz Beach Festival. Some joy.
You're hardly in a position to bargain. Because without me, you haven't got a job.
Without us, you haven't got an audience.
Sorry, Moussaka.
No, John, I'm sure you wouldn't be averse to a West End transfer.
Well, yes. I owe it to the piece to give it the widest audience possible.
Now, who's the little man who puts on all the musicals?
Robert Stillman.
Who slept with him? Was it Cliffy? No, it was Babs! Could you ring him, darling?
I could do.
Get him over, because if this isn't a success, John, you could be urinating in Tesco's car park for the rest of your life.
That's what I need. Because this is no smoking, so I will be on the roof. I will be on the roof.
You see, the thing is, I don't mind being killed.
Oh, good. Because I was thinking of jamming your head in the lid of the piano.
Oh. In fact, if I die at the beginning, we could do the whole thing in flashback.
Sorry, what? The whole what?
Well, the new numbers.
Are you crackers?
Look, should we all have a nice cup of tea? Sally, do you want to...
Oh, I'll just go and fill the kettle.
Look, sorry, Beau. Are you the Lady Mayoress of Bonkersville? Hands up. I I didn't read the script properly either. I counted my own lines and that was it. I'm sure it is deeply dreary, but with 3 weeks to go, we're stuck with it.
No, because Bo says we can put new numbers in.
What new numbers? We don't have time to write any new numbers. Get a grip. You're not on the bloody canal with your puppets now. I need this show to work. I don't know if I'm going to get another series of Lady Pitts of Vetlockery. Oh, God, I can't even speak now.
Put in old ones.
What?
Put in old numbers. Half the musicals in the West End are old numbers lashed together with terrible bits of plot.
Well, that's just what I meant, you silly Billy. Oh. I must pop to my room.
So we do this show as it's written and put in old numbers from what?
From Café Continental.
Bobby, have you tied it off when it's dead?
For Christ's sake, can we hold the banging?
Tied it off.
Who's queuing the wrecking ball?
Hang on, Bobby. There's a problem there, John. The cans are down.
Huh? Whoa!
Careful.
Is that paint still wet? Why wasn't it painted earlier? Whoa, 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 whoa. The cans are down?
Yeah, it's a revolve. It's overloaded the system.
Can I have Miss Berta and Miss Babs for a sound check, please? I'm still waiting for Mrs. Overall.
Is she still not ready?
How do you want to cue the wrecking ball, sir?
1, 2, 1, 2.
Bobby, you better listen to this.
Right.
A, it's the bleeding wrecking ball. B, you haven't had your bleeding cue yet. And C, you could have bleeding killed someone. Tie it off and pay a bleeding attention.
1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, who will unblock my sink? I'm rather tired of asking. Okay, Tom?
Remind me later. I've got a compressed air thinger.
I'll get my jacket on. I'll never manage the ballad.
Cliff, please.
Hang on.
The cue for the wrecking ball is Mrs. Overall.
Did you steam this, Donna, or something? Has it shrunk?
No, dear, you fibbed about your cup size.
My bra is a C.
I dare say it is. You'll put a £2 loaf in a £1 tin. Don't make it a £1 loaf.
So the line ends, Acorn Antiques is finished. On finished, you let it go.
Yeah, so the one with the tray, Bobby, when she says, blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah, Acorn Antiques is finished, you let it go.
Have you got that, Bobby? When she says Acorn Antiques... Actually, she's quite likely to forget to say it, so whoever says it, whoosh, let it go.
Right, just to warn you, John, the revolve. It might work, and it might not.
I can't give you any more, Tom. I'm sorry.
Sorry, John, I had to get the...
Bo's Rivita. Bo's hemorrhoid cream. Your head is so far up Bo's backside, I'm surprised her piles haven't applied to be rehoused.
Actually, that's quite offensive.
Good. When theatre works, it is offensive, OK? Get me a lemsip. 2 minutes. Oh, Bo, please, we're up against time. Will you get your mic on?
Well, I suppose I shall have to, as I see the others can't manage without them. But really, for me, I have never needed a mic. When little Mickey Crawford and I did the Pirates of Penzance at Drury Lane, I had business with a parasol and I could still get my Mabel up to the gallery. All from here.
How's the little doggy, Miss Bow?
Not good.
Oh, hey, it's lottery day, though, today. He likes that.
Oh, Alan, don't forget gypsy. You see, listen to the gypsy violins. Yes, it's more romantic. I shall be watching from the wings. What to do to die today at a minute to two. What to do to die...
The lipstick, it's too much.
For pourquoi?
Mrs. Overall's old. She's depressed. It doesn't make sense.
John, it is theatre. It doesn't have to make sense. Does Pinter make sense? No.
Now, look.
No, you look. I am willing to recreate Soap's most affectionately cherished character on stage, nightly.
We come knock powlers.
in spite of a very painful domestic crisis.
That's it, right down to the front. Come on.
And a below-the-waist ongoing medical situation.
Plenty of room.
What fresh hell is this?
These are our first night as the Enoch Powlers. The Enoch, as I call them. They come to every public dress rehearsal.
Well, excuse me, mate. This is not a public dress rehearsal.
Sorry, mate. It is. It's in the brochure. Mind that seat, Arnold. That's the wonky one. Just move
Look,
in.
respect brochure-wise, we're having a few problems
Not
here.
to worry,
I'm not sure
not to
that
worry. That's it, right down to the front. We've seen it all, haven't we, girls? Seen Bobby Crush thump Isla Sinclair. What a head of garbler that was. Now, are we all comfy? Hutch, you walker in, Kath. Someone can trip. Do you want to kick off, John? Tell them what they're seeing.
They're seeing her. Goodbye.
Nobody look at me. Caught in my disappear as I am.
Gorgeous.
How kind. Now, I shall be brief. We're all champing at the bit to entertain you. But I'll just warn you, the first few minutes are a little bit modern. But just you wait. And I think you'll hear a couple of things that you can hum along to. Enjoy.
A true lady of the theatre. What a treating story. Now sit down.
That's it. Pull it tighter, Donna. That's it. Oh, that's it. Yeah, seriously, Lord Delphont. Oh, listen. Did Sally give Cliffy the lottery ticket? Did she? She did. Oh, that's good. No, so anyway, I said, you may be Lord Delphont to the rest of the world, but in the boudoir, you're Bernie. No, listen, I've already told them I will not be moving that chair. I trained at the RADA, not Pickford's. Lou Grade, you see? Oh, yes, he was another one. Sorry? What did you say? My watch turned on. What? Well, nobody...
Let me just look at the post. Cards from abroad to invitations and a catalogue from Innovations. Oh no, it cannot be so. Come here, Mrs. O. I'll read you a letter.
A curse. I don't mean to be terse. Will it make her life worse?
Well, it won't make it better.
Oh, Miss Berta and Miss Babs, has one of you got crabs? I said you should get jabs, or is it all a joke? And fun at me you poke, is this what girlish knocking?
It's not a joke to Mrs. O. I wish that it was so, before I let you know.
You're softening the blow. Please tell me what it says.
The introducing press. Eden Park.
President's Park.
Bother to say a word. The terrible news I've already heard. Someone must go, the point must be made. Residence parking will ruin our trade.
I will put on my most seductive garment, talk to the head of the parking
I think we stand on the brink, so let's have a drink. Our courage won't wither, it's dark. We're lighting a spark, the freedom to park, hither and thither.
Raise your glasses, raise them high, and hear our battle cry. The councillors shall die, the council should be shot. That filthy left-wing lots, already they are Tories. Who cares? We know that we are right. We'll keep the flame alight. We'll keep it shining bright. We'll carry on the fight until our final breath, until it ends in death.
Like a whore, I sold my body to make them change the law. I winked, I beckoned, nothing would they yield. That parking scheme will never be repealed.
There is the gun and the fist. You are too old and you are too tiddly. Let this find the target it seeks for the honor of Acorn Antiques.
A crown, I could make tea.
There must be something more.
Some Garibaldi's and a lemonade.
Take the antiques and build a barricade.
It's done, and the man on the run, kill them all with a gun. You support them carousing. I crowed as I shot every toad who would ruin our road, but to others from housing. Raise your rifles, aim them well. Each bullet and each shell shall blast them all to hell. Thanks, I've been shot. I feel so very cheap.
Raise your rifles in his name and keep alight the flame. The blue shall win the game.
So taking careful aim, the bullets find their mark. Demand the right to war.
Plumbing's got into the electric, so nothing's happening.
Sally, shove it round. Back again, Bo.
I know that death is very, very near, but what's that music that I seem to hear?
Not in sight of the frigging audience, you lard-arsed half-wit! Do you want a future in musical theatre? Stay dead! Back again, Bo, please. Bear with us, folks.
when I was young and temperamental, when we would meet at the Café Continental.
Moving on!
John, how are we supposed to bring the Café Continental set round to the front?
It's theatre, love! Deal with it!
It's colder than Sweden, and Anthony Eden
Is driving us to despair.
This crisis with Sue is
The best thing to do is
find a little place to go. Forget about the status quo. The only thing we need to know is where.
I've got it. How about the Café Continental?
Open up the door.
And let's go in. Bonjour, monsieur. Give the guy your hat.
Give the girl your coat.
Give the guy your old umbrella.
You're welcome at the flowers that bloom in May.
Don't you find the light so warm and gentle?
Listen to the gypsy violin. On from the bar, have a fine cigar.
Get a bottle from the cellar.
Those times are great, no cares to fly away. No one can ever feel so sentimental about the Continental Cafe.
This bit? Or...
Yes.
And are we still doing your dialogue as
What's
well?
left of it?
Do you want to know what I think about God, Clifford?
This isn't just a cold, it's a virus.
Get on with it!
About God, Clifford.
Pardon me if I don't enter into a theological debate, Babs. There's a rent boy's crotch round the corner with my name on it.
England is God's crotch, and we're just pubic lice struggling to climb over a big curly hair. Well, that's enough of my babbling. Taking a stroll, Clifford?
Sorry.
Pick it up, Babs. Taking a stroll, Clifford.
Yes, I've learned my lines, thank you.
Hang on.
Mucus all dealt with, yes? Taking a stroll, Clifford?
Hang on. John, I'm struggling with the low notes, and I sure as hell will never manage the top one.
Look, just point up for the top notes and down for the no notes. Audience will never notice the frigging difference.
Taking a stroll, Clifford?
Give me a minute. Well, go on.
Oh, you're ready now, are you? So nice to know. Stroll, Clifford? Sorry. taking her?
You have Acorn Antiques to keep your mind occupied. My head is a whirl.
A whirl? With what?
Well, a whirl with girl, you could say. One day I know I'll meet the girl who's right for me, and one day she'll be standing here next to me. Here by my side, hand on my arm, all of her radiance aglow. Here by my side, and on my arm, all of her radiance aglow, and all her charm. Rosebud of so sapphire of eye, 'twould handicap even lapis lazuli. Winsome face, winning of glance, nothing is romance. I'll tell her, let it be known that you are.
Stop! Don't clap, you moron! Bloody hopeless. Sally, Alan, how can people tell what the bloody tune is?
You tell me.
You did some singing at drama school, didn't you? You know the tune?
Yes.
Right, well, you sing all the high notes that he can't manage. And next time there's an open frigging dress rehearsal, perhaps you'll remember to tell me. Alan, you sing all the low notes.
We've all had this cold.
Cold. And my wife left me a year ago today. Thank you, Angela.
Love of my life, part of my heart, nothing but fate or death would dare to rend us apart. Down on one knee, I'm happy to go. Take my body, bungalow. Were I to dare, aiming a kiss. I'm sorry, I've got a cough. Bliss, I'll tell her. Let it be known that you are.
Thank you, you're not Martin bleeding McCutcheon. And on!
Acorn Antiques, how may I help you? Selling antiques? We are antiques. We're white, we're dead in the head. We're the slack-bellied remnant of a sick society, the pelvic floor of the clapped-out whore that is Middle England. Bye-bye.
My pimp was shot dead today and I felt nothing.
My crack-addicted baby was taken away.
I've just found out the milkman is my mother.
Pesticides and estrogen have leaked into the reservoir. Goodbye, penis.
Dead in the water. Dead in the water. Dead in the water.
Well, dead in the water or not, our lovable old cleaner, Mrs. Overall, will be here in a minute, and she's expecting a party. How on earth do we cheer ourselves up? Better do tell.
Are you gloomy? Are you lacking luster? How'd you get to playing Go Gone Home?
Have you lost your zip and zap?
so mediocre.
And don't inject yourself with chick and fat.
And if your bum looks like 2 bags of tapioca.
Tapioca your blues away. Tap until you're back on track.
We'll set your pulses racing and like skateness, it's so bracing and your hips may need replacing and we're happy clapping and we're tapping our blues away. The drummers really dumping it, the bands are really pumping it. You're liking or you're lumping it, can't help the tip-top tap.
So if your world turns scary, ditch the jammy dodgers. Tap out the rhythm
And you'll jump
for joy.
You feel so Fred Astaire, you saddle podgers, like Ginger Rogers.
Or in your case, Roy.
we put the markers.
The band just sent us off the rockers.
It's grand, just have your beat of markers to hand. Cause we're calling, I'll be calling an ambulance. So if we sing laborious, you will emerge victorious. We'll send you happy and glorious. Don't stop, the cat's tip-top. Ooh, let's go bananas. Tap it up, tap it up, tap it up. That's what's going to these dance nirvanas.
Hit the floor, off the ball.
Why not?
We're going even harder now. We're heading to the roster now. We're heading for disaster now. Watch as we tap you up with storm and a hurricane.
Are you limping Johns and adipose? Jane's farewell to aches and adios. Pains just tap away your varicose veins.
Now we're suffering up the break. Every dance and step and we work. Straight up the valley on the street. Raise up our heads. To the finishing line we race. Doing the tip, doing the tip. Doing the tip, top, non-stop. We can't slap, slap. Don't have a mishap. Doing the tip, top, top.
John, can we have a couple of minutes, please? We've got trouble with the electrics. Stigger, it's all yours, mate. Keep clear downstage, please.
Have a leg stretch, Enochers. I would. Sally, bring me some cigarettes.
The house is clear, Miss Bow.
Oh, I was looking for Sally.
Can I help?
I'm leaving. I just wanted to give her the money from my lottery ticket.
You're leaving the show? Oh, is it the little doggy?
Wendy called just before curtain up. Binky passed away in his basket. Typically thoughtful.
He was a good age.
Oh, he was. And so clever. He did 2 Londons burning and a Miss Marple.
He would have wanted you to go on, though, eh? He'd want the show to go on.
I can't, Donna. Even for Binks. I've lost my touch somewhere along the line. Tried to put a lovely entertainment together for Mr. and Mrs. Public, but... Facing facts, I think as dear Noel said, the party's over.
You never mind Noel, that shirt lifter. What about Mrs. Overall, eh? What would she say? What would she do? You've never caught her packing her bags at the first setback, and look at all the things she had to deal with. A murderous identical twin, the marigold glove allergy, the poisoned hairnet. She kept on going, and she kept me going. You owe her more than just giving up at the first hurdle.
But it isn't just the show. I'm struggling with an ailment below the plimsoll line.
Am I right?
Mine is stress-related and so painful. I could barely move during that tap number.
You want my wonder spray. Now, one burst. Oh, it's marvellous. Just before you go on.
Well, thank you.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Now, don't you forget to put your microphone back on. And, Miss Bow, let's make this one for Binky.
We back up to speed, Stigger. Yeah, all right. All done, John, thank you.
Everyone back on stage, moving on!
I'm so sorry. Just before you actually get going again, as you seem to have ground to a halt, Robert Stillman.
Wow! You did give him a ring!
Stillman Productions.
Did I actually know you were coming?
Well, I called en route and spoke to, was it Sally? Well, I've obviously got the day wrong, so I apologise for that.
I am on antibiotics. I would normally sing full out.
Look, it's an interesting kind of cross-fertilisation we're attempting here. I'm not sure we're fully ready,
No,
really.
I understand. Look, I know I saw this in a very raw state this afternoon, but I have to say that what I saw was truly appalling.
Interesting?
When you say truly appalling, that's sort of in the bad sense.
Look, I won't be bidding to bring the show into the West End, and I can't imagine that any reputable producer will be either. Thank you all very much. Good afternoon. It's very nice to see you again.
Oh.
Well, that's something to tell the Enochers, Robert Stillman. He doesn't mince his morsels, does he?
Oh, shut up! You oleaginous brummy puff! Sally, get here now!
I'm from the Black Country, you twat! And I'm gay.
Well, you may be gay, but you're still a puff.
Well, I've heard of gay pride. I've never heard of twat pride.
No. Come on now, lads. Hey, that's enough now. Leave it. Leave it!
How dare you let a West End producer into my dress rehearsal and not tell me? And I'll tell you one thing. Don't come looking for work in Wisbeach.
No, I'm sorry, I forgot because...
Because what? Because you're an incompetent, dim-witted, big-bottom Burke? I can forgive all of that. What I can't forgive is that you didn't tell me, because you don't really care.
Look, you can't hurt me by saying I've got a big bottom, because I have. And actually, that doesn't make me any less of a decent human being. Though it is harder to buy flattering trousers. But don't accuse me of not caring. I do care. And if I forgot something because I was buying lottery tickets for a dying dog, then I have no regrets. Or, as Elaine Page would say, je ne regrette rien.
PF.
Reset for Tip Top Tap.
Let me just tweak your cable.
Is Bill all right?
Oh, the doggy died.
Little bit of lippy. Won't let my boy down. Will I, Binky? Mummy won't.
Oh, by the way, did you say you had something for my sink? A compressed air thing?
On Blocko. Yes, it was in here. Oh, now, what have I done with it?
We're all set, though.
2 ticks, Sally. Oh, come off, you naughty lid. Oh! Call me.
offer a little apology, John.
Oh, do you? For what? For gate-crashing my 3 years of work with your lame efforts at performance? For taking the clean rapier of my vision and wrapping it in the polyester fleece of light entertainment?
No, neither of those. I was merely wishing to apologise for keeping the company waiting. I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, that even stars occasionally lose their twinkle.
Well, whilst we were waiting, we had a visitor. Robert Stillman.
It's the lottery book.
Oh, you watch it for me, Cliffy. It's such a small screen.
Robert Stillman saw this dog's breakfast of a dress rehearsal.
Well, my dog won't be having any more breakfasts. Oh. Yes, he died today in his basket.
Oh, boo-hoo! My musical died today! So I don't actually care about some dead, dumb animal.
Dumb? He was in a midsummer murder.
Oh! Your numbers have come up.
You don't care that Binky died today in his basket.
You've won the lottery.
Oh, don't tease Cliff.
I'm not. Look.
Boo! Binky's numbers have come up. What? Binky? Has Binky won the lottery? Oh, no.
2 million. You've won 2 million.
2 million! It's $1 million for me and $1 million for Wendy! Well, that was his last gift to me. Dear old Binky Beaumont.
You can retire, Bo.
Thank you, darling, but I'm a hoofer. We don't. No. I shall use the money to do what Binky would have wanted, to see his mummy in the West End.
You're going to finance
I'm
the West
talking,
End?
John! I shall commission a musical of day-to-day life in Manchester Ford. The real story of Acorn Antiques! Exclamation mark!
Bravo! Well, presumably, you're going to need a director.
Oh, yes. A proper director. A person of vision and stature. Someone who knows about facing front and speaking up. Not some polytechnic-educated, provincial-minded, Labour Council-pleasing boy. I'm looking for a Stephen Baldry. A Trevor Nunn. Sir Peter thing with the beard who married the girl who danced with Gene Kelly. Oh.
You're deluded. Who's going to pay money to watch a musical based on a tatty old soap?
Acorn Antiques is not a soap. It is a character-based, dramatic series in daily segments, and people will come.
Nobody believes in your world anymore.
Look, they do. Say you believe in undemanding middle-brow entertainment. Make yourselves known or it will die. If you believe, clap your hands.
Oh, they're finished. The world of Acorn Antiques is finished.
Shall we carry on with the number?
You can't even dance!
Oh, yes, I can. I was struggling earlier. It's true. I have hemorrhoids, ladies and gentlemen. Not glamorous, but painful and debilitating. But I was given a rather forceful new remedy. That seems to have sent the bowling balls right back up the alley. So, let's take that last verse again, boys. And this time, up to tempo.
No turning turtle, pretending like a hardy busy guy on the L11. Now we're tapping at breakneck pace, straining every belt and strap, and as we hurtle, straight for the finale, what speed this at the heaven to the finishing line we
It's a very nice shop. I would love you to stop and admire what's within. Tartan and plaid that could clad her legions of Glaswegian.
Plus other things for their nether region. Our water's sweet.
Our bread is full of bran.
No drunks or beggars mar the civic plan.
We ship their more to Douglas, Isle of Man.
And Durham and Manchester burn.
I have a shop. I can sell you a mop or a washing line for a bottom wire. Or a bin.
With patience and grit, you could knit a fully fashioned woolly. This is the job of a rope and pulley.
Mr. Watson!
Every morning we teach our children decency and truth. We train their manners lest they be uncouth. We show them photos of the Hitler Youth. We love our city, all its song and neighbors. Sun comes up and points a golden ray to give us all another lovely day. Manchester will never break away. Our lives will stay. The
Good morning, Posty. Are you enjoying this lovely May weather, or as a working class person, do you prefer gravy?
There's your annual rent review letter.
So sweet of the Countess of Manchester to write it year after year, just to tell us our rent hasn't gone up and won't be going up.
No, if she were to sell this whole road to property developers, the cat would be amongst the pigeons.
Well, better not chat too long. People are so quick to spot a Lady Chatterley's lover type situation.
What, like a strong, manly artisan making sweaty, urgent love to a more higher-class lady?
Yes, that kind of throbbingly ludicrous liaison.
Oh, no, the very idea's repellent.
Is it? Oh, it is to me, too, I must say. Bye. Acorn Antiques, Acorn Antiques, how may I help you? Clarice Cliff? She's not in, I'm afraid. I must go. I'm expecting 2 pitiful adolescents from the new government pitiful adolescent training scheme. Oh, look in here. They are gawping through the window now. Bye. Good morning. Could you introduce yourselves? In my letter from the government, I only have you down as a barcode. Oh. What? Oh. Would you mind if we communicated by speaking? I don't really want to be rooting in my bag every time I have a query. So, you are?
Yeah.
No, that can't be the answer to the question. Let's start again. You are, I am, you are...
I am.
Look, I'm at a very difficult time hormonally. What is your name? You are...
Yes.
What?
You are is my name. You are Kettlewell. You are for Richard Kettlewell.
Oh,
Yeah, you.
And what about you? What about him? No, you. Who are you?
Me.
Of course you. Are you thick?
I am thick, but I'm me. Short for me, meh?
Oh. Ah! Here comes my partner and sister, Miss Berta. Berta? You and me.
You and me what?
Mother Teresa on a biscuit tin.
We're the new pitiful adolescent.
Do you like antiques?
We're too pitiful to like anything, really.
Surely you have hobbies.
What are them?
They're activities people do to distract themselves from the inevitability of death.
We play games on us mobiles.
Games with letters.
Letters?
Look, you and me need to be infused by the antique business, set alight by the customer retailer interface in all its labyrinthine complexity.
You're so right. Set the scene, Berta. Okay.
Doorbell rings and it's a customer. Whoosh! Your heart has quickened its pace. Snap! Your gum is gummier. The world's a chummier, lovelier place. In he comes, yes, it's a customer. Da-da-da-da-da-rum. You hear a military band. Whoosh! Your eyes are beadier. Run! Your jacket's tweedier. Golly, life's grand. Face to face, you're standing there.
Oh, let him see me.
Eye to eye and blazer to blouse. Then you make your way to him. Courage taken, say to him, feel free to browse. Will he like my bibelows?
It's thrilling, Mimi.
Will he like this wicker work tray?
No, he puts the wicker back, pushes past my bric-a-brac, bids me good day. Then my world turns bleak and arid. Tell me, Mimi, what's my future hold?
Pain and UK gold.
Lonely, childless, and unmarried, I put on a Leonard Cohen song, start to hum along.
And then doorbell rings and it's a customer.
What else good matches?
There's angels above. Lust for life gets lustier.
Your bust is thrustier, this must be love. Spin the globe to catch his eye.
It's got to catch it. Stand well back to keep from the floor.
Putting down the globe, he shrugs, pushes past my Toby jugs,
Heads for the door.
then my world turns bleak and ash and start to read the Valley of the Dolls, count paracetamols.
Drained of colour, life and passion. Try and read a book of famous quotes. Stop at Captain Oates.
Empty lives of fear and dread, we long for Beachy Head, and then we hear that little sound that turns our world around. Doorbell rings, and yes, it's customers, time wasters, pedants, and geeks. Question and query will help keep us cheery and silence our shrieks. Put pink in our cheeks. So welcome, you nobles and freaks, to Acorn Antiques. Antiques, antiques.
Now, do you appreciate the subtle difficulties that accompany life in the speciality knick-knack sector?
I think it is all a bit more Byzantine than perhaps what we'd cottoned on to.
One thing I do know, nobody to do a darn thing till we've all had a jolly nice hot cup of tea. Let's get Mrs. Overall.
Mrs. O! We call her Mrs. O.
Why'd you call her that?
I suppose we don't like her enough to say her full name. full name? Mrs. O?
She won't be long.
Here she is. Mrs. O, here are our new pitiful adolescents, Hugh and Mimi.
Oh, I am pleased. Two lonely serfs, even more menial than myself.
Open your parcel, Mrs. O. Is it your collapsible self-heating carpet bag?
That's right. Plus, for only £2 more, I got some multivitamin and truth drug capsules. And a lemon and lime reusable gusset freshener.
Well, now we've all ignored that. For heaven's sake, put the kettle on.
I shall, but not until I've said good morning to the third partner in the Emporium.
Enterprise,
known as Acorn Antiques, Mr. Clifford. Acorn Antiques, Mr. Clifford!
Hello, Cliff. How's your mother? Still in an attention-seeking near-death coma?
Uh-huh.
Once she dies, he'll be free. He can do what he likes. Go abroad. Get married. Do you think you will, Cliff? Get married?
No.
Let's get on, shall we? Pitifuls, we've just found an old tea chest of my father's. I'd like you to clear it out, please.
Yes, you go along with Mrs. O. I'm sure she'll find one or two macaroons to help the work along.
Macaroons is for the gentry. It's a beer of lard on a dishcloth for this pair of scamps. Come on. Macaroons.
Well, as I was saying to our postman with his tight, muscular buttocks, his big bag of letters, at least our rent will never go up.
What would you do, Berta, if you found the Countess had sold the entire row of shops to property developers?
Oh, that's very good. Oh, no, Clifford, I don't think I'd do that. I think I'd simply contort my face.
She sold the high street to property developers.
I can't pay the increase. Ironmongery's had it. I thought plastic was a passing fad. Like hula hoops or the state pension.
And unless knitted bathing suits come back in style, I've way overordered my 3-ply. I'll have to sell.
Sell Willoughby's wool? Miss Verbs, half the shops in the high street are selling up.
Who to?
Coffee shops, credit companies, the Banoffee Coffee Company, credit cronies, and the Guilty Bean.
I've had a very tempting offer from the Hong Kong Thong and Panty Hut.
Shall we sort your father's stuff in here, Miss Berta?
Babs, do you think Father's missing will could be in that old tea chest?
Believe me, I've checked every scrap of paper in this house. Father's missing will must be somewhere, but I'm darned if I know where.
Mrs. O may know something. Mrs. O!
No point asking you, Clifford, since you lost your memory in 1982 and never got it back.
I keep forgetting I've lost it.
Terrible news, Mrs. O.
Oh, no, Miss Babs. I was giving the postman a mouthful of something tasty by the scullery door. And he filled me in very thoroughly.
Why would the Countess do this, Mrs. O? She was such a sober, reliable lady.
Well, somebody offered her a cocktail. Next thing you know, she's headed for Bermuda with a trunk full of provocative scanties. If she'd stuck to a lattice jam tartlet and a Vimto, all this could have been avoided. rot your liver. Drugs put a yo in jail. Sex I don't agree with, but what works when they all fail? Is some tea on a tray and some biscuits coming your way. Bitter Bakewell tart lightens up your heart, carbs will brighten your day. Can't feel blue, can't feel flat when you're munching sugar and fat. Spend your salaries on them calories, don't bother with Bobby Jarrett's or anything like that. Anything like that. Drugs can do damage. Take poor old Ozzy Osbourne. All he seems to do is fret and shine. He's a rock star, a baron. No, I'm not blaming Sharon. He's a stranger to the benefit of oven-bottom cake. He would be smooth as silk if he lived on muffins and milk. Learned some etiquette, played the clarinet. He could be with practice a second egg of milk. He could sip, he could sup. Nice hot tea in a lonely drink cup. Relax, unwind a bit, F and blind a bit. Could have a custard fucking cream and shut the fuck up. Cocaine, orgies, Frankie Boff will tell you a man's career could suffer a mishap. Scandals, they fester. Now I'm not blaming Nesta, but Frank's never had the pleasure of an egg and chutney back. Few less chains, few less whips. If he'd stuck to pasty and chips, a nice Madeira won't plunge you nearer to a television profile that's in total eclipse. All that sex, all that vice, you could catch a chill in a trice. Take fellatio, cut the ratio, whop your chops around a lovely coconut slice. Flirting, foreplay, poor old Billy Clinton, just a thong at twilight and you'll lunge. What's a shame here and Hillary's to blame here? She should have stuffed his lunchbox with a bit of low-fat sponge. To conclude, don't be rude, you just stick to comforting food. If you're feeling festive, nice digestive, keep you all in the mood. Thwarted lives, shattered dreams, divvy out their own gypsy creams.
You can't say gypsy anymore, Mrs. O. It's very politically incorrect.
Pain and fear, you could smite them with a nomadic people's non-dairy biscuit effect item. Cheer your afternoon with a macaroon, put a smile on your face. Oh. They behave in the cheap seats. Though your vision is shuttered, just because you're in a box. No, they could easily turn, you know, this lot. Just get your crumpet buttered, and the world will be a happier place.
While we still have shops to keep,
We are still shopkeepers. Go forth, compadres. Keep them well.
What are you doing with that truth drug, Babs? I hope you're not thinking of giving it to Mrs. Oh.
That coffee's bitter. Maybe I should give up on your dad's old pants and get a cafetiere.
Now, Mrs. O, I know you know more about Father and his missing will than you're letting on.
Oh, Miss
And
Berta.
don't try and prevaricate. I popped a truth drug into your coffee. Has it kicked in yet?
Well, how should I know, you snotty, thick-ankle cow? Yes. It has.
Quick, before it wears off, where's the will?
It's in there. It's a living will. A video.
A video?
Got it.
Thank goodness we have that new 42-inch television that can be seen from quite a long way away.
Now, look, girls, it's loads of money. So, listen up. Now, I've been a bit canny. To get the first amount, all three siblings must arrive at the bank with their charm bracelets in order to prove identity.
Did he say 3?
Yes, I did say 3. Now, shh. Don't interrupt. Now, your next payment you get when one of you gets married with your mother's blessing.
Sorry, did you say 3 siblings?
Honestly, you lay out all this money on a living will and not even listening.
Freeze it, Babs. But there's only 2 of us.
And our mother went out for a quarter of boiled ham in 1957 and never came back. Mrs. O?
Oh, you aren't crazy! Oh, there we are. That's it. Thanks, Babs. Now, the final amount and biggest payment is all in cash, and you get it when...
27 seconds to go. Cheryl, Clyde,
It's better letter.
We play this on a small pile.
Shush, Phillips. What's the third condition of the will, Mrs. O? Where's our mother?
Is there a third sister somewhere with this very charm bracelet?
Yes, but I don't know where. She was adopted.
Oh. And why is that the only picture we have of our mother?
Because Oh, no, it's worn off. No more revelations for you, you slim as a willow little antiques dealer.
Pitiful suggestion. We'll try that website. Triplets Reunited.
Good idea. I'll just go and log on.
I'd better check if there's a clean towel.
is it true we're losing our ironmongers? That it's going to be a pashminas to go?
The post office is going to be a 24-hour wedding chapel.
And we're getting a credit cronies.
Credit? Pashminas? What's happening to Manchesterford? Shopkeepers, in here! Mrs. O.T. Now, do you hear? Christine, is it true you're selling out to Hong Kong thong and panty hut?
Well, ladies want thongs.
Thongs? Even in tweed, I'm shuddering.
Okay, stop yapping. Which fool's in charge here?
I am.
I am acting Vice Executive Assistant Director of Operations for the Pan-European arm of the Guilty Bean, the world's largest chain of faceless coffee shops, second only to...
Starbucks.
Don't say it. We're second, so we grind harder. Eh? I'm prepared to offer you this to move out. Oh, no, sorry, that's me, drunk in a photo booth. That! I'll give you 3 minutes, 35 seconds to think about it. After that, we go next door.
What was that? Was that your charm bracelet, Miss Babs?
Oh, for crime's sake, put a dishcloth in it, Mrs. O. I have 3 minutes in which to make a life or death decision affecting our whole way of life, and you're dribbling on about Triplett's identification jewellery. Well, make small talk. A dead hush isn't very helpful.
How's all your rehearsals going?
We're the Manchesterford players, and we're doing a chorus line. Big day tomorrow. Dress rehearsal. We're train nervous.
Why don't you all pop in here on your way to the theatre and have a nice, relaxing macaroon?
A chorus line, what's that about?
Oh, it's a musical. It isn't about anything.
3 minutes. No, there's no wheelchair access, so that's good.
Cliffy, wouldn't it be wonderful if you could find our mother and she could bless our marriage? A marriage.
Well, it's not really a priority. I mean, neither of you looks very likely to get married.
Well, I like to think I'm not quite over the hill.
No, but far enough up to have a good view of the top.
I was just thinking about your amnesia.
2 minutes.
I just wondered if someone had been secretly engaged to someone. I wondered if showing them this might strike a chord.
To Wurtles from... No, can't read that. The doctors have told me that any sudden shock or a blow on the head, that could bring my memory back.
Oh!
Or it could kill me. So, whose is this engagement ring?
It doesn't matter. No one you know, forget it.
90 seconds.
The guilty bean.
Où sont les neiges d'antan?
Oh, yes.
We were so proud. This was the one place you couldn't get a decent cup of coffee.
This Beetle Streetle wasn't... This Streetle not'll bottle... This Streetle not be as it was. That's right, wasn't it?
1 minute. And answer me this. How wide is your soil pipe?
How dare you!
You seem stressed.
I'm sorry. Was my bosom heaving up and down in a misleadingly seductive way?
Not to me, because I was transfixed by the blue of your eyes. A sea blue with hidden depths. Stormy, Hebridean. I'm sorry I have a raw instinctive sexuality which can propel me towards unplanned intimacies.
Look, I'm in rather a dilemma. I have to decide whether to sell Acorn Antiques to a chain of faceless coffee grinds, shops, or whether to stay and fight for what I believe in.
If you leave now, you will always have unfinished business. I'm Tony. Arrivederci. Hebrides.
Time's up! Gather ye round, people of Manchesterford.
Sorry, I forgot my dishcloth.
Gather ye round, people of Manchesterford. This is a tough little country. Battered and bruised, but still smiling. And Manchesterford's a tough little town. But how many more blows can we take? Look what we've lost already. Farthings, capital punishment, and now these coffee shops with their comfy armchairs and prompt service are taking away our heritage. Our right to sit at damp formica tables, to drink lukewarm tea served by a slatternly moron.
So it's no to the guilty bean?
It's a double decaffeinated no with the lid on to take out.
Okay, who's Christine's corsets?
Me.
Right, get out. Go on, clear your stock out. I'll double your offer from Hong Kong Thong. Be out in an hour. We rip it out today and open tomorrow. Head of refurb, please. No, I'm losing you.
That sounded like...
Is that better?
I knew it.
I beg your working class pardon.
Look!
I'll handle this. I have a scrotum. that your bracelet?
Yes. I was adopted as a baby by heartless go-getters. People too busy to waste time with sexual intercourse. This is all I have of my real family.
And do you have a ridiculous name beginning with a B?
Bonnie?
Oh, Miss Bonnie. I've just got and beat up about your parking.
So, these two women
are your sisters, Babs and Berta.
I'm a triplet?
Indeedy, a triplet who has been left a huge fortune.
And how do I get hold of it?
We must all go to the bank and sign.
And if I don't?
We'll be homeless.
Ah, well, you see, that doesn't really bother me.
But this is your home.
My home? This has come as a shock. I don't know what to do. Do I stick as I was? Do I come in with you? Do I give up my height-line jet-setting world? Can I bear to be simply twin-setted and pearled?
If you don't come and sign, then our plans will go bust.
It takes all of the triplets to access the trust.
But I'm hooked on the pressure and on the neurosis. Playing Russian roulette with my deep vein thrombosis.
Stay here, where your life will be simple and clear.
Be cozy and warm. You can hide from the storm of the stress of your hard-won career.
Please stay here, and I'll lend you a cracking brazier. We'll drink cocoa till 3. You can bunk in with me. We're a family, so don't run away.
There's a life for you here if you stay.
No, I'm used to the high life. These tights cost £9.
Crikey! We have a British sherry and peanut evening once a fortnight. What a haven this is for us. Come on, people, swell the chorus.
Please stay here, show your heart underneath the veneer. And it won't feel bizarre. You can be who you are. You'll be kind, you'll be bold, and you'll be sincere.
Yes, I'll stay.
It's the dawn of a new kind of day. Without clouds out of sight, the future looks bright. Up above will a rainbow appear.
Oh, look! It has.
There's a life for us all.
Go, shopkeepers and customers, go with them and browse animatedly.
Mrs. O, trot to the lobby and fetch our summer coaties. Off to the National Manchester and Shanghai Bank to collect the first part of our father's fortune.
Perhaps now we can make this the shop of our dreams.
Ooh, the shop of your dreams, eh? Come, come, come. Come, come, share your vision.
A rubberized welcome mat. And perhaps vertical blinds to keep out the pitiless glare of the sun. Hey, hey, we're on our way.
Let's not
happiness. There's no two ways about it. Miserable we was, we're happy now because we're on our way. Just take a step and then another step. It's easy and you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. You need to scurry or to hurry or to worry. Just relax and march along.
How posh to get the dosh. I need a wash. I'm feeling so excited.
You and me.
We're really on our way. Just take a step and then another step. Keep going and you'll soon be there. You can't be queasy or uneasy when it's breezy and the wind is in your hair. Hey, hey, come, let's go in a jack and we'll be here. We will be so delighted. Check on a march, all hands on deck. The rhyme, we're really on our
I'm just off to the dry cleaners to freshen up Father's old bedding for Miss Bonnie. I'm hoping I can get a couple of nasties off the candlewick.
The dry cleaners is closing tomorrow. It's going to be a drop-in silicone breast centre.
I never had them in my day. You stuffed your brassiere with a couple of Cornish pasties. And if you didn't fancy you naked, at least nobody went hungry. You're very rude.
I know, but at least all my veins are on the inside. Hi, kids. I'm Tony, your credit crony. Is the lady with the big...
The babs?
Yes, is the lady with the big babs here.
She's just popped to the bank to claim a huge inheritance. Would you care for a homemade biscuit?
I don't do carbs. Carbs are for losers. Lean, mean and hungry, that's me. Starve yourself long enough, your body turns in on itself. I'm living off my own spleen, kiddo.
But here she is now.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, Miss Babs.
Jolly good. You can go and stand in the yard for 5 minutes.
You're too good to us, Miss Babs.
Your phone, Cliffy. Clifford's mother's in the new NHS Die in Your Own Home scheme. There's a webcam over her bed linked to his mobile.
The cuckoo wants me it's time to top up the drip. And if she conks out altogether, which could be very soon, the ringtone changes to Daisy, Daisy. See you anon.
Would you like me to come with you in case you get a shock?
No.
Berta, don't you think it'd be a good idea to show Bonnie the roller towel in the downstairs lavatory? No, I think it'd be a blithering good idea to show her how it works now. Do you want a roller towel accident?
See what I mean? She's sort of overbearing.
Well, as we say in the antiques business, hello.
We've met before. I'm Tony. I've never been in an antique shop before. I had an abusive family. I was tied to the leg of an ironing board till I was 17.
You poor baby. Would it help to cram your face in my breasts?
I've always dreamed of an expensive wedding to a blonde in tweed.
An expensive wedding? I'm in a bit of a bind financially with the new lease.
Well, you could always borrow. Meet me at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Outside the shop.
You betcha.
We'll have it in here, Mrs. O, and bring a cup for yourself.
Look, I
I've got big, big plans for this shop.
I've suggested a rubberized welcome mat.
Yeah, whatever.
Look, antiques are a little bit yesterday. This place could do with a refurb. We could serve coffee, maybe. So we need Mrs. O to tell us where our mother is to get the next lot of money. Now, I've got the truth drugs, and I'm going to give her the whole bottle.
But that could kill her. We can't worry about every little detail.
Oh, Mrs. Uh-oh. Just gawp pointlessly at the ceiling for a minute, could you?
Okay.
Is that our mother's portrait?
No, that came free with a biscuit delivery. We just put it up there to cover an old wall safe.
And did our mother go out for a quarter of boiled ham in 1957?
Yes.
And then what happened?
She came home.
But where is she now?
Here.
Under the floor?
No, here, you dozy big-breasted pillock. I'm your mother.
You had sexual joinings with our father?
It was an accident. I was bending over cleaning the bath. Your father slipped on a cake of life boy, and his private parts went up me kick plate.
Easily done.
But didn't you take precautions?
It was wartime. There was a rubber shortage. We tried painting condoms on with gravy brownie. But the thing is, they wasn't 100% effective.
But we weren't born in the war.
No, you was conceived in the war. But owing to the restricted wartime diet, you wasn't born till many years later. I was long gone from Manchester Ford, but pregnant, penniless.
You came back to Acorn Antiques.
And that's where Mr. Clifford's father found me one rainy night. I had 3 little girls that night. Old Mr. Clifford persuaded your dad to take 2, and I had to let the 3rd baby go.
Like blood brothers.
Well, shorter and more laughs, but... I gave you all a charm bracelet. 3 bunties had come that week by mistake. That was all I could do.
So one of us could get married.
And you could give your blessing.
And then we could get the next lot of money.
Married?
Money.
Tony!
What?
Oh, Tony, I wonder, could you help me into the house? Close up for me, would you, Berta?
Oh, yes.
Oh, thank you.
Cliffy, just suppose we could get my mother's blessing, and suppose you were free to marry. Well, what?
Oh!
A shock! Are you dying?
No.
Good. Has your memory come back?
No.
But you're free
But I can't think of anybody I'd like to marry. See you.
Close the window, dim the lamp, the evening sun is fading. Send my love a star to shine above him. Let him see who I can be behind the masquerading. Let that star remind him that I love. A flare high in the air, a message in a rocket, colors that will light the sky behind him. Take the past and tie it fast and put it in his pocket. Add a bit of love just to remind him. Once we were together, and I didn't see an end, didn't see what changes could arise. Now he's not a stranger, but you couldn't call him friend. Still my dreams survive. Fold a note and make a boat and let it float down river. Let it travel safely. Let it find him. Let him read and let him heed the message I deliver. That miracles occur. That memory could stir a glimpse of who we were. That could remind him.
The same as the
Yes, indeedy. And for why? Because same is good. Same is calming. If your shop looks the same as everybody else's shop, people feel safe when they walk into...
Here's my fiancé, my fiancé, my financial advisor.
It's an expensive world we live in, ladies. Refurbs, weddings. I'd like to give you both a bit of fiscal funding.
Golly.
I'll make it easier. Listen, girls. Bev, Debra, Evelyn. They mean nothing to me. But legally, tell them.
Shares can go up as well as down. Profits can go down as well as up. And the dish ran away with the spoon.
Oh, sorry, I can never remember my bit.
And of course, should the terms of the loan not be strictly adhered to, there could be serious consequences. I have to warn you of that. Take Mr. Smith, a man from Potter's Bar. We lent him money for a brand new car. He was a risk, but that's that's just how we are. How the sunshine made that metal glint. Soon Mr. Smith was over what?
The moon!
Driving his mother in that plush saloon. His payment slabs we didn't beg. We sent a man to break his leg. He should have read the old small print. Oh no, girls, this is too risky for my ladies. Let's just forget it.
No, payment slabs broke his leg. Fair enough.
Poor old Miss Sutcliffe lived with just a cat.
I want a tiny loan to heat my flat.
Oh, come on, darling, borrow more than that. And credit cronies, we don't stint. Soon she had decking and a waterfall. A fluffy carpet running wall to wall. Her payment slabs we don't entreat. We changed the lock, she's on the street. She should have read the old small print.
We evicted a frail old lady.
She knew the deal.
But Babs, lovely Babs, these were wasters, these were scabs. They promised but they couldn't follow through. It's a shame, but your name has the purity of flame. Do you trust us? 'Cause we trust in you.
Can we borrow enough to open a chain of, say, coffee shops?
We can do whatever we like as soon as she signs. Oh, imagine a 2-week honeymoon in the South Pacific. So sign it, define it, write your name and underline it. Put me down a Babs right on the line. It will all be fine, so fine when you sign. It's your world, seize the day. You're only 39. My sweetie D-E-B-T spells a fortnight in Tahiti. Put me down a Babs right on the line. You'll be mine or mine when you sign.
Well, now I can have the shop of my dreams. Bah! You, Mimi! Take the letters down from the window, Hugh.
Why?
Because Acorn Antiques is now Amu Coffee.
Amor?
Yes, it's Latin. Amu, I love. I love coffee, see? You wouldn't know this, but Latin is the new black. And while you're puzzling that one out, dump the antiques.
But antiques are our very life.
We have been up all night watching the Antiques channel. Well, hot news is Arts and Crafts is due for a mini revival.
And as for Satsuma, woo-woo.
Are you familiar with the scrap heap?
Yeah, we got loads of friends on it.
Then do as I say. Hello, the scrap heap, please. Reservations.
Whatever's the matter with Hugh and me? They do dumps looking down in the dumps, they look.
Perhaps they don't care for the new paint.
Well, I like the old beige. Oh, I've been working on a new macaroon recipe for the opening.
No, please. It's a little early to be looking at cheap paper. Do you remember Mrs. O saying that you would stay for as long as you were wanted?
Oh, yes.
Well, you're not.
What?
Not wanted.
I don't want to stay where I'm not wanted.
Yes, that's right. It's not just the terrible old working-class baking.
It's the look of you. What, I don't fit in. Is that it?
You have it.
I see. Well, not to worry. I won't make a scene. I was in the middle of a batch of parking, but it seems it'll have to be parking suspended. It's lucky my self-eating collapsible carpet bag arrived when it did. I shall pack up my macaroons and go. But can I tell Miss Babs and Miss Berta myself?
No.
Then perhaps you'll give them this note. I've given this place my life, but if I'm too old and not modern enough for the no-look antique business, then so be it. There is a one-day feel-old pastry course I could go on, but I can see that would be too little too late. I've seen 2/3 of my daughters grow up. I've had top-notch dustpans, never been stinted on scouring powder. I've no complaints. It's fair enough. I can't keep in the swim. I pour icing sugar round the lavvy rim. Does make me wonder where I put the vim. You're right, Miss Bonnie. I know it's time to go. I've loved you all from the day that you arrived. I feel so blessed you all grew up and thrived. A redundant, yes, but not a bit deprived. Miss Babs, Miss Berta, Miss Bonnie. Love from Mrs. O.
He's lost Acorn Antiques to Amor Stupid Coffee.
Well, you better break it to him a bit piggin' gently.
Morning, Mr. Clifford.
Mr. Clifford.
Ah, polishing the letters, a jolly good idea. Now, before you put them back up in the window...
The thing is, we're not putting them back up.
I knew it. It's a strike, isn't it? It'll be the 3-day week all over again. Rubbish in the streets, go-slows at the crematorium. Reg Varney playing the piano. Oh, these platform shoes are killing me.
Platform shoes, Mr. Clifford?
Yes, my fiancée chose them for me. She's one swinging chick.
He's flipped. Go and get Miss Berta. I didn't know you were engaged, Mr. Clifford.
Well, it's a bit of a secret, but we go everywhere together. The Wimpy Bar, the Golden Egg. We're going to a discotheque tonight. I'm going to ask the disc jockey to play our song.
What's that?
Oh, you'll have heard it on Pick of the Pups. You broke my heart and then you broke it twice. And now you're back, you'll have to pay the price. 'Cause I am not the person that you thought I was before.
You were in charge, I let you be that way. And now you're back and asking me to stay. You need to know I'm not that little woman anymore.
lost me there.
It's all still a blank. Poor Cliffy. Engaged and vacant.
But none of us knows how to make modern coffee. Mrs. O!
And what the friggin' Blue Mountain is that?
But, Bonnie, are we not selling antiques at all?
It's my mother's stair lift.
No. This is Ammo Coffee. It's not no Daughter's Day Centre. Ammo's customers will have style, energy, their own hips.
Darling! We don't need an expensive wedding. Let's just scarper together. Get hitched in some little hideaway like Cheltenham.
I'm sorry, I was just texting my girlfriend. Is this about the loan?
No. Honeymoon.
Whoa! Low-flying pig, don't think so. Do not think so.
Babs, are you upsetting my business partner?
Whoa, another low-flying pig! Is there a pig landing strip round here somewhere? No, I am here as a crony, a credit crony. I'm just checking you know about making £500 by the end of trading today.
We have to make £500 in one day?
Well, the loan is repayable in full. It is in the small print.
In full?
Clifford, get that stair lift going. We need every dodderer we can get. Is that coffee ready, Berta?
Oh. This sugar smells of vim!
Come in now, come in, you elderly people. Nothing against elderly people in here. Our coffee will fly off the shelves. Would you care for a muffin?
Do I look like a muffin man? I don't do carbs.
Hugh, Mimi, get rid of those letters. Come now, queue up, but don't breathe on the panini.
What's Ammo?
It's the new name. Now stop yapping and get ordering.
But everything's changed. Plus ça change.
That's a very small latte, Miss Cuff.
One can't do Bob Fosse justice on a full bladder. And where are all the lovely colours of yesteryear?
Où est le beige d'antan?
How is your minuscule latte?
Oh, I'm sorry, but it's not very nice.
No, fair comment. Always welcome.
In fact, it has quite an unpleasant tang to it.
Yes, all right, thank you. Crikey. What do you people want?
We want Mrs. O.
Yes, Mrs. O.
That's what's missing.
Mrs. O? She's probably in the kitchen.
No. But Mrs. O can't help us make £500 by 6 o'clock this evening.
No, but she could give her blessing to a marriage.
And then we can get the second part of the inheritance and pay back the loan. Brilliant idea, Berta.
Me and Clifford could get married if you like. I don't mind.
Well, it's up to Clifford. Which one of us do you want to marry, Cliff?
Bonnie. I imagine she has the most interesting underwear.
It's a great plan. I like it. But Mrs. O isn't actually here. I fired her.
You fired your own mother.
Was that wrong?
It was dodgy.
In that case, I must make amends. Now I understand my destination. I know where it is I must go at this point in the show. I'm going out to find her. I'm the one who has maligned her, the perpetrator of the misdemeanor, thinking she was just a cleaner. Oh, what a happy story. Won't it be hunky-dory when I return in clouds of glory, trailing Mrs. Overall? I will fight any foe. I will run any race. I will search high and low for a glimpse of her face. I will travel to Cheam and to Berta Trent. I would ford every stream if I knew what that meant. I would climb up and sing from the top of the dome if I thought it could bring my mother home. Bye, everybody. I'm going out to find her. Yes, I, the one who undermined her. My only cause, the one my heart espouses. Find her and her ghastly blouses. I'll trap from Kent to Catterick. I light a
I'd find my geriatric mother, Mrs. O'Brien. I'm going down. I'm going out to dine. She will never wind. I never wind or dine. Never took her to a show or ballet just because she was too lady. But now
She'll search from Biarritz to Bali. Please thank her.
oh, there's no finale.
Well, at least Mrs. O can't have got far. That's one of the blessings of osteoporosis. Can I just ask you, why you said all those things to me?
Well, I was trying to clinch the deal, wasn't I? We have things we say out the manual. Middle-aged lady section.
The Hebridean eyes and the honeymoon. Was that all in the manual?
Yep. You're not hurt.
Golly, no. Didn't mean a thing to me. I assure you. There's plenty more fish in the tank. You break my heart, you'll never know it. That pain will smart, I'll never show it. When romance dies, I'm tagging its toes. Spring deals a blow to autumn. Let's skip that old post-mortem. You're not the first, that's just how it goes. If you're keeping score, if you're keeping tabs, I'm in the game and I'm up for grabs. M-I-double-S, a big B-A-B-S, oh yes. Have you? Come on, boys, I said, have you? Have you met Miss Bye. Mummy! Oh, my mummy!
They're on their way.
Berta, let's go and put on our new tweeds.
Mrs. O's coming back. Let's give her a real Manchesterford amateur operatic welcome.
A world of doubt and tension. Who can we rely on?
Is she coming down the street?
Is she heading for the door?
Will she make
A star, and how, I think she's coming now. Tell me this is, simply this is. Oh, there's honey, yeah, she's coming.
2, 3, 4.
Here's the girl who brings us back our bread. Here's the girl who says,
You catch your death.
who exudes both charm and loveliness, plus her special rum and loveliness. This is why we're keen to cluster, hoping for a flick of duster. Here's the girl we take up to our heart. Now she's here, another little girl. She's back, she's back. Can you smell toilet duck?
Oh, how nice and lovely Stanna.
You're too late, love.
It's nobby no carbs.
£500. That's what needs to be in the till by the end of trading, or that whole massive loan reverts to me today.
Talk to the glove. The penny ain't listening.
What are the odds, eh? 3 daughters and every one of them bloody useless.
You shut your cake, all your sugar-shotting shite hawk.
Wattles, my fiancé.
Cliffy. Oh, my Cliffy.
Right, now we're cooking with anthracite. You two, get round the wedding chapel and ask for the 60-second service. It's an extra £2, but what the frig?
And now they're marrying with my mother's blessing. That means we've got enough money to pay off the loan in full.
One of my daughters will write you out a cheque.
Oh, Mummy, I've behaved so very badly.
Not to worry. You had a difficult birth. Your head was wedged right up against me pubic bone.
Our business, yes?
You older ladies won't wear your reading glasses, will you? Small print, cash only.
Yippee, everyone! We're married! So pleased. Cash, cash, cash.
How many more times? £500 in the till. That's not happening. Pay my loan back in cash. That's not happening. Or the premises of Acorn Antiques revert to me. So shut up and give me the bloody shop.
Oh, no, I don't give in that easy. I'm a Brummie. Yeah. And that's God's way of making you live in Birmingham. Now, we could still set that till binging. Hand me my self-eating collapsible carpet bag. Yeah. Get a whiff of that, credit crony. Nothing more irresistible than the smell of a mature woman's macaroon.
Gorgeous. I could almost fancy one myself. But you'll be pushing it to sell £500 worth in 4 minutes. Well, it's early closing. Old-fashioned in Manchester Ford, aren't they?
Well, that's it. It's all yours. Clock, stock, and 2 China Panthers. Only Father hadn't taped over his will with that stupid quiz.
I know he did love a puzzle, bless him. I can't believe he didn't leave me a clue somewhere.
It is très baffling.
What?
3 minutes.
You must be distray.
Distray? Distray? The tray! The cash is in the safe. Take the picture down, you. The cash is in the safe, but you'll get what you seek when you find the one true heart that is Acorn Antiques. I felt just like Ted Rogers there.
It's Better Letter! What? The quiz off the video. He didn't tape over the will. That is the will.
What do you mean?
We need to use the letters. The Acorn Antiques letters. Grab them!
But the safe won't open. We've tried.
You have to find a word out of these letters. The right word opens the door. So make antiques. Conquest. Quota.
2 minutes.
This is stupid. It's mad.
Acorns.
1 minute.
Oh, shut up and have a macaroon.
Ramunas?
Snake-a-moo.
I don't see an Acorn Antiques related word. Do you? What? Macaroons!
What's happening?
It's words within a word.
30 seconds.
There's another word hidden inside macaroons, and that word is the true heart of Acorn Antiques.
Oh, not coons, I imagine.
1 minute, 15 seconds.
I've got it! Mrs. O!
Now we can all have our shops just the way we want them. You're alone. Happy now?
I am ecstatic, baby. These are Class A carbohydrates. Macaroni, blisserama, sweet delicious. Come here.
Well, I'm not quite sure. Oh, all right.
Well, of course, Mummy. You are the true heart of Acorn Antiques.
So your dad did love me. After all, I wasn't just a grinding sex pipe.
Listen, everybody, we're going to reopen selling antiques and coffee. Cliffy's just remembered his last years were spent in a Soho coffee bar.
My froth was the talk of Old Compton Street.
Mummy, look. Do you like the new name? Quaint Macaroon.
We've used the old and the new letters.
We're just left with an E.
Well, even in Manchester Ford, sometimes an E is just what you need. So, people, you people, I think I've got everything ever wanted.
It's no more than you deserve, Mrs. O. You saved us just in time.
Well, I always say you can't beat a nice reprise.
I think you mean reprieve.
I think I bloody don't. It's it, boys! When your life takes a dip